From sleeping in a car with his dad to dropping 60 on Kobe's Lakers, Gilbert Arenas' story is a roller coaster of talent, turmoil, and redemption. Today on Overtime Sessions, we break down the life of Agent Zero, from humble beginnings to NBA stardom and everything in between. Gilbert J. Arenas Jr. was born on January 6, 1982, in Los Angeles, California, to Gilbert Sr., a young college student, and Mary Frances Robinson, a teenage mother. When Gilbert was just 6 months old, his mother left. At age 3, his grandmother called Gilbert Sr., urging him to take custody. Father and son soon moved to Tampa, Florida, starting a bond that would define Gilbert's life. When Gilbert was 7, his dad, dreaming of becoming an actor, packed up a car and drove them to California with just $25 in his pocket. The trip turned into a test of will. His father's girlfriend abandoned them in Texas. They slept in their car across the desert, and for a while, they were homeless in Los Angeles. YMCA employees eventually offered them mattresses and a small job for Gilbert Sr., helping them find an apartment in Van Nuys. Basketball became their anchor. At the YMCA, young Gilbert spent hours dribbling in the lobby until an employee invited him to join a youth program. His dad doubled down, walking him early for shooting drills and weekend marathons at Venice Beach courts. The mantra was simple: while you're resting, someone else is practicing. Settling in Van Nuys, Arenas enrolled at Ulysses S. Grant High School. His father worked the UPS graveyard shift for a little over $11 an hour. Gilbert often walked miles to the bus stop, living on $5 lunch money and evenings of pizza slices left with a note on the counter. Despite being under the radar early, he became Grant's all-time leading scorer with 2,124 career points and earned All-City and All-State honors. But it wasn't smooth. He had behavioral issues, moody spells, classroom disruptions, and occasional fights. And there was team drama. He was banished from the summer team after playing for rival Salmar High. He even applied to Salmar's magnet program before deciding to stay at Grant and mend fences with teammates. And then there was the playoff heartbreak. In his senior year city championship opener against Westchester, he shot just 5 for 26 in a crushing 68-41 loss. Despite the stats, Gilbert was ranked only 99 nationally in the 1999 class. UCLA passed, saving its lone scholarship spot for Carlos Boozer, who chose Duke. Late in his junior year, Arizona assistant Ronnie Tenishin spotted him at an AAU tournament and offered what turned out to be his only major conference scholarship. He impressed at Michael Jordan's summer camp, sealing the deal. At the University of Arizona in 1999 to 2001, Arenas made an immediate impact. Averaged 15.8 points, 3.8 rebounds, 2.2 assists across 2 seasons. He helped lead the Wildcats to the 2001 NCAA championship game and named first team All Pac-10 as a sophomore. Declaring early for the 2001 NBA draft, Arenas Wild Scouts with his scorer's mentality but raised concerns. With his measured 6'2" and a quarter without shoes, a tweener between point and shooting guard. Teams worried about his maturity and only 2-year college resume. He worked out for the Golden State, Sacramento, Phoenix, Indiana, New Jersey, and others, but slipped through the 31st overall pick, chosen by the Golden State Warriors. At his rookie year for Golden State Warriors, he averaged 10.3 points per game off the bench, and in his second year, he was at 18.3 points per game, winning Most Improved Player in 2003. And then he signed as a restricted free agent for the Washington Wizards in 2003. He became a 3-time NBA All-Star from 2005 to 2007, led the league in free throw attempts in back-to-back seasons, and averaged a career high of 29.3 points per game in 06 and 07. In 2006, December 17th, he had a legendary 60-point game versus the Lakers. Arenas did have some adversities during his career. He had multiple left knee surgeries from 2007 to 2009 that robbed him of explosiveness and cost him nearly 2 full seasons. And then there was a locker room gun incident. In December 2009, a dispute with teammate Javaris Crittenden led Arenas to bring unloaded guns to the locker room. The NBA suspended him for the rest of the 2009-2010 season, and he served 30 days in a halfway house. After that, he played for the Orlando Magic. He was traded in December 2010, but never regained form. Then he tried to come back with the Memphis Grizzlies for a brief 7-game stint, and then he finishes his career with the Shanghai Sharks. By 2013, recurring knee problems and diminished explosiveness forced Arenas to walk away at just age 31, saying his body just wasn't responding. Retirement brought challenges. Despite earning over $160 million, he admitted feeling miserable, struggling with identity loss. Eventually, he reinvented himself. From podcasting and media, he launched the popular show No Chill with Gilbert Arenas, later rebranded Gil's Arena, securing a lucrative streaming deal. And he's also focusing on family. He's deeply involved with his 5 children's lives and basketball development. From sleeping in a car to lighting up the NBA scoreboard, Gilbert Arenas lived a life defined by resilience and unapologetic flair. His journey reminds us that talent may open the door, but grit and sometimes a bit of controversy writes a legend. And that's the story of Agent Zero. And that will do it for this video. If you enjoyed this story, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you want to hear more stories like this. Let me know in the comments of what you think about Gilbert Arenas and who you may want to hear about next. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time in Overtime.